Hi, I'm Maarten Kleinhans, Utrecht University. I'm a professor of physical geography. This is the Bruningslecture, which is an annual lecture of the university, which brings together the university researchers from all over Europe and stakeholders, companies and owners of natural areas and people who are having problems with flooding and that sort of thing. So this lecture will host two speakers who will talk about salt marshes.
I'm Iris Muller. I'm Professor of Geography at Trinity College Dublin. My research really looks at how coastal geomorphology is influenced by biota, but also by the physical processes around it. So the mixture between sediment transport, biological influences, and the physics of wave and water flow.
So I'm Kelly Elschot. I work at the Wageningen University. Now I'm really working a lot on the salt marshes in the Wadden Sea, looking at the changes in quality, how management, and also how anthropogenic affects the quality of salt marshes.
And you really ask yourself the question, what actually happens here three-dimensionally, and also what happens over many different kinds of timescales that all interlink, from the action of an individual wave to the action of many waves in succession as the water level is going up and down with tides, and then through extreme events that happen once in a blue moon. When we really integrate that all, we get some very, very different insights. And I think that's really exciting. And there are some novel insights to be gained, some of which I might be hinting at in the lecture.
One of the things that I found during all my work on salt marshes is that actually many marshes around the world, but also in the Netherlands, are used, for example, for cattle grazing. It's very important for marshes to keep up with sea level rise. And I think if you put cattle on, this might negatively impact these accretion rates. So that's one of the things that I'm really focusing on. And also one really interesting thing I found was that if you have cattle on a salt marsh, it actually has more carbon stored in the marsh itself.
I just would really like an insight into how the management of the Wadden Sea and the challenges of keeping the habitats within the Wadden Sea functioning and delivering ecosystem services, how that is addressed within the Wadden Sea. So I'm looking forward to gaining some insights on that.
What I'm really looking forward to is that you're going to bring, I think, a lot of aspects of the salt marshes together and give a broader overview of how the salt marsh works, and also how I can apply that to the salt marshes that I actually work in. So I guess it's the other way around, going from the detail towards a broader view. So I'm really looking forward to that.
So for more interesting stuff, come to the lecture, join up, fill out the registration form, and we'll see you in January.